A team of researchers, including Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, may have just found a trace of an interstellar object in the ocean, which Loeb believes could have alien origins.
This is a map of Antarctica, the awe-inspiring southernmost continent of our planet. It holds an astonishing 90% of Earth's ice, spread across an area just under 1.5 times the size of the United States. Dominated by the vast Antarctic ice sheet, this polar desert conceals many chilling secrets that are gradually being revealed as the ice melts at an alarming pace. Stretching for miles, with an average thickness of 1.2 miles, the ice has long hidden unimaginable wonders. Over the years, countless explorations have uncovered astonishing discoveries in this frozen land of extremes. Known for its harsh, unforgiving climate, consistently cold, windy, and dry, Antarctica continues to add to its mystique. Beneath the immense ice sheet, vibrant and alien-like life forms have thrived for millions of years, waiting to be found. From elusive microorganisms unique to this region to the eerie sounds of singing glaciers, Antarctica offers both unsettling and awe-inspiring phenomena. One of the most extraordinary discoveries is a hidden world located 1,600 feet below the surface. Deep beneath the Antarctic ice lies an ecosystem that had escaped detection for far too long. Recently, a team of researchers from New Zealand stumbled upon this hidden marvel while studying the effects of climate change on the ice shelves and their surrounding ecosystems. Using advanced drilling technology and a specially designed camera, they explored the frozen depths and were astonished by what they saw. Hundreds of amphipods, tiny shrimp-like crustaceans, swarmed around in this mysterious subterranean world. This hidden ecosystem was found beneath the periphery of the Ross Ice Shelf, the largest floating ice mass on Earth. Before this groundbreaking discovery, satellite images had already hinted at the presence of an under-ice estuary in the region, but only now have scientists been able to confirm and explore it directly. Antarctica, the awe-inspiring southernmost continent of our planet, is a place of extremes and mysteries. It holds an incredible 90% of Earth's ice, spread across an area just under 1.5 times the size of the United States. This vast land is dominated by the enormous Antarctic ice sheet, a polar desert that hides countless secrets beneath its frozen surface, secrets that are gradually being uncovered as the ice melts at an alarming rate. With an average thickness of 1.2 miles, the ice stretches endlessly, concealing wonders that scientists are only beginning to understand. Despite its consistently cold, windy, and dry conditions, Antarctica continues to fascinate and mystify. Beneath its thick ice sheet, alien-like life forms have endured for millions of years, from rare microorganisms found nowhere else on Earth to the haunting melodies of singing glaciers. Truly, Antarctica is a land that offers both unsettling mysteries and awe-inspiring phenomena. Among its most remarkable revelations is the discovery of a hidden world 1,600 feet below the surface. Deep under the Antarctic ice lies a secret ecosystem that had gone undetected for ages. Recently, researchers from New Zealand stumbled upon this marvel while studying the effects of climate change on the ice shelves and their ecosystems. Using advanced drilling methods and a specially designed camera, they explored the icy depths and were stunned by what they found. In this dark, submerged world, hundreds of amphipods, tiny shrimp-like crustaceans, swarmed before their lenses, thriving in an environment thought impossible for such life. This astonishing ecosystem was uncovered beneath the Ross Ice Shelf, the largest floating ice mass on Earth. Those satellite images had long hinted at the presence of an under-ice estuary in the area. It wasn't until this groundbreaking exploration that scientists were finally able to confirm and observe it firsthand. Confronted with a puzzling sight captured by satellite imagery, scientists were left astonished by a peculiar oval shape embedded in the Antarctic ice. Measuring nearly 400 feet across, this strange structure appeared in one of the most remote and untouched regions of the planet, the vast frozen deserts of East Antarctica. The distinct circular outline seen in the image resembled the intricate walls of a compound, almost as though it had been deliberately designed. Yet, the sheer isolation of the location made human involvement seem highly unlikely. To explain the anomaly, Scientists suggested that it might be the result of unusual ice formations shaped by powerful katabatic winds. These fierce winds, which form at night when mountain plateaus release heat and cool the surrounding air, generate dense, dry currents that sweep down slopes and glaciers, forcefully reshaping the landscape. Under their influence, snow ridges, known as sastrugi, form, often creating striking, wave-like patterns aligned with the wind's direction. While such formations are common, an oval structure of this size and precision is exceedingly rare. This left researchers with the conclusion that while satellite images provide invaluable data, a complete understanding of this strange phenomenon would only come through direct physical exploration on site. Another fascinating aspect of Antarctic research lies in the study of ancient ice cores. For decades, scientists have been drilling deep into the ice to extract samples that hold vital clues about Earth's climate history. Some of these cores date back as far as 800,000 years, preserving an unbroken record of atmospheric conditions across millennia. Once a core is removed, however, a hollow shaft remains in the ice. To prevent structural collapse and preserve the site, researchers drop a block of ice into the hole. The process produces an unexpected yet delightful effect. As the ice block plunges downward, it creates strange, almost cartoonish sounds, echoing like a spaceship from an old science fiction movie or a comical bounce straight out of Bugs Bunny. These eerie yet playful sounds add an unusual charm to the serious and groundbreaking of a phenomenon known as the Doppler effect, where sound waves bounce and shift as they travel through the deep ice shaft. The result is one of the most fascinating natural effects ever recorded, unexpected, eerie, and oddly beautiful. Scientists never imagined that simply dropping a block of ice down a long, narrow hole could create such strange, otherworldly sounds, almost like echoes from a science fiction movie. During another remarkable expedition in East Antarctica, researchers set out on a simple mission to recover a misplaced data logger. However, their venture led them to a discovery far beyond what they had anticipated. Beneath the ice-covered surface, hidden within the cold and sunless depths of the Antarctic seafloor, they uncovered a breathtaking secret, a concealed tropical coral reef stretching across vast areas under miles of ice. Thriving in this improbable environment was a vibrant ecosystem filled with starfish, sponges, worms, and algae. Against all odds, these marine creatures had adapted to the frigid waters, with the immense ice sheets above shielding them from the violent forces of the outside world. This extraordinary garden of weird life stands as a powerful testament to the resilience and adaptability of living organisms, even in the harshest corners of our planet. When the researchers' cameras pierced the dark depths with light, they revealed a kaleidoscope of colors and life forms, painting a surreal picture of a subglacial wonderland. The sight was both awe-inspiring and mysterious, a reminder that nature's tenacity allows life to flourish in the most unexpected and inhospitable places. Yet Antarctica's hidden biodiversity doesn't end there. In addition to these remarkable marine ecosystems, scientists have also discovered unique species of fungi that thrive in the icy, snow-covered environment. Despite the brutal cold, these resilient organisms have adapted by taking shelter within the protective layers of the ice, demonstrating once again that life finds a way to persist even under the most extreme conditions on Earth. Antarctic fungi possess a remarkable ability to thrive in extreme cold, adapting their metabolic processes to function at temperatures well below 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This adaptation enables them to survive in the absence of other plants or animals to depend on for sustenance. Not only do these fungi manage to endure the frigid environment, but many species actually flourish within it. Some even demonstrate accelerated growth at colder temperatures compared to warmer ones, a surprising trait that defies typical biological expectations. In addition, these fungi have developed impressive water efficiency. Certain species are capable of growing directly on dry ground without relying on internal water storage chambers. As a result, they do not perish from dehydration even in freezing conditions. Instead, they simply slow their metabolic processes, waiting patiently for the arrival of spring before resuming growth. In a particularly surprising discovery, scientists observed a unique species of Antarctic fungi feeding on petroleum leaks from fuel containers once used by explorers. This astonishing finding sparked a wave of interest, leading researchers to investigate the fungi's potential for environmental cleanup. If these organisms can naturally consume petroleum in such extreme conditions, they may hold the key to innovative bioremediation methods capable of cleaning up large-scale oil spills worldwide. Harnessing their abilities could provide a sustainable solution for restoring polluted environments. The mysteries of Antarctica, however, stretch far beyond biology. One of the most controversial topics involves the alleged existence of a secret Nazi base on the frozen continent. For decades, this idea fueled conspiracy theories ranging from extraterrestrial involvement to clandestine government projects. Yet, recent research has uncovered intriguing details that tell a more grounded but equally captivating story. Known today as Neumayer Station 3, this site lies in the West Antarctic Peninsula, one of the coldest places on Earth, where temperatures can plunge to -50 degrees Fahrenheit. Covered by an expansive sheet of ice and devoid of vegetation, the region offered the Nazis both isolation and concealment. During World War II, they constructed a secret base there, hidden from the world to prevent interference or opposition. Years later, Allied forces stumbled upon the stronghold, uncovering evidence of the Nazis' covert Antarctic activities. Adding to the chilling lore, a haunting tale recounts the story of a German ghost ship from an early 1900s Antarctic expedition. These explorers set out to chart the Southern Ocean and map the Antarctic coastline, but were trapped when a massive ice shelf collapsed, imprisoning them beneath the glacier. They survived for years until their eventual rescue in 1913. To this day, the ship remains perched atop an iceberg near its discovery site, remarkably well preserved. Supplies intended for another German expedition still sit frozen in time. Food rations, tools, weapons, personal belongings, and even heartfelt letters, like a haunting snapshot of history locked in ice. Antarctica's frozen seas are also home to giants of the deep. The waters surrounding the continent host an impressive range of whale species, drawing scientists and visitors alike. Among them are orcas and blue whales. Orcas, often called killer whales, earn their name from their fierce predatory behavior, hunting seals, penguins, and even other whales. With their sleek black and white bodies and upturned snouts, they appear to wear a perpetual smile. In contrast, blue whales, the largest creatures to have ever lived on Earth, sustain themselves on tiny shrimp-like krill. Despite their enormous size, these gentle giants rely on their massive mouths and baleen plates, not sharp teeth, to filter huge volumes of water and consume tons of krill each day. Yet Antarctica's mysteries only grow stranger, leading to one of the most chilling discoveries ever rumored in the region. He-tail Antarctic fungi possess a remarkable ability to thrive in extreme cold, having adapted their metabolic processes to function at temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This enables them to survive in an environment devoid of other plants and animals for sustenance. Not only do these fungi endure the harsh climate, but many species actually flourish within it. Some even display accelerated growth at colder temperatures compared to warmer ones, defying conventional biological expectations. Additionally, these fungi possess impressive water efficiency, with certain species capable of growing directly on dry ground without the need for intrinsic water storage chambers. As a result, even in freezing conditions, they do not perish from a lack of moisture. Instead, they adapt by slowing their metabolic processes until spring arrives, when they resume activity. In an even more astonishing discovery, scientists observed a specific type of Antarctic fungi feeding on petroleum leaks from explorers' abandoned fuel containers. This finding has opened doors for research into their potential role in environmental cleanup, raising the possibility that these resilient organisms could one day be harnessed to clean up massive oil spills worldwide, offering a natural method for environmental restoration. Another mystery tied to Antarctica is the long-debated secret Nazi base. For decades, rumors about a hidden base in the frozen continent fueled conspiracy theories, ranging from alien involvement to clandestine government projects. Recent research, however, has uncovered intriguing details that point to a far more captivating yet grounded story. Known today as Neumayer Station 3, the site lies in the West Antarctic Peninsula, one of the coldest regions on Earth, where temperatures can drop to -50 degrees Fahrenheit and the land is buried beneath an endless ice sheet. During World War II, the Nazis secretly constructed a permanent base here, carefully concealing its existence to prevent opposition from their adversaries. Years later, Allied forces stumbled upon this hidden stronghold, revealing evidence of Germany's covert Antarctic operations. Adding to the chilling lore of Nazi expeditions is the haunting story of a German ghost ship from the early 1900s. A team of explorers set out to chart the Southern Ocean and map the Antarctic coastline, but disaster struck when a collapsing ice shelf trapped their ship beneath a glacier. They remained stranded for several years until their eventual rescue in 1913. To this day, the vessel remains perched atop an iceberg near its original discovery site, remarkably well preserved by the freezing conditions. Inside lie supplies intended for a later German expedition that never set out: food rations, tools, weapons, personal belongings, and even letters, frozen snapshots of history locked in time. Beyond human stories, Antarctica is also home to majestic marine giants. The icy waters surrounding the continent host a wide variety of whale species, drawing fascination from visitors worldwide. Among the most notable are orcas and blue whales. Orcas, often called killer whales, earn their name due to their predatory nature, hunting seals, penguins, and even other whales. With their sleek black and white bodies and upturned snouts, they carry a distinctive appearance that resembles a perpetual smile. In contrast, blue whales, the largest animals to ever exist, sustain themselves by consuming tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. Using their massive mouths and baleen plates rather than sharp teeth, these gentle giants filter enormous amounts of water to feed. Their sheer size and grace make them one of the most extraordinary sights in the Southern Ocean. Perhaps the most unsettling tale of all, however, is the legend of Organism 46b. According to reports, a team of Russian scientists at Vostok Outpost drilled through miles of ice to reach a hidden freshwater lake. Initially thrilled to explore this untouched world, their excitement soon turned to horror when they encountered a monstrous squid lurking in the depths. Unlike any known species, this creature was said to possess 14 long tentacles and a terrifying, bloodthirsty nature. It allegedly attacked the divers, brutally killing some researchers while paralyzing others by releasing toxic venom into the water. Survivors claimed the squid displayed unnerving intelligence, making it far more dangerous than any deep-sea creature previously studied. In the chaos, the scientists managed to sever one of its enormous 33-foot tentacles, an appendage that, disturbingly, continued to move on its own. The chilling story of Organism 46b remains one of Antarctica's most frightening legends, blurring the line between scientific discovery and myth. Would you like me to continue polishing this into a single seamless narrative, removing the number 6, 7, 8 markers, or keep the list-style format with numbered mysteries? The severed tentacle of Organism 46b reportedly continued to move on its own, acting independently from the creature even after being detached. Since that terrifying encounter, no one has dared to return to those treacherous depths. While many scientists doubt the existence of Organism 46b, its legend continues to spark both curiosity and fear, though most would agree it is not something anyone would want to confirm firsthand. Moving from chilling myths to groundbreaking discoveries, one of the most astonishing finds in Antarctica is the ancient egg unearthed on Seymour Island. This remarkable fossilized egg, dating back an incredible 66 million years, provides a captivating glimpse into Antarctica's prehistoric past. Comparable in size to a deflated American football, it is the first egg ever discovered on the continent and the second largest on record, surpassed only by the massive eggs of Madagascar's extinct elephant bird. Scientific analysis suggests that the egg belonged to a colossal marine reptile, possibly a sea lizard or giant snake that lived alongside the dinosaurs. Nicknamed the Thing, the egg now resides in Chile's National Museum of Natural History. Notably, It is the largest soft-shelled egg ever found on Earth, its fragile mineral composition supporting the theory that it once housed a reptile rather than a bird. This extraordinary discovery not only expands our knowledge of Antarctica's distant past, but also highlights the sheer scale of life that once thrived in this now desolate region. Adding to the continent's list of wonders is the phenomenon of singing ice. While Antarctica is well known for its vast, frozen landscapes, scientists were stunned to discover that the ice itself can produce sound. During a study of the continent's shifting ice sheets, researchers found that the massive Ross Ice Shelf, the largest in Antarctica, spanning an area roughly the size of France, emits a haunting, melodic hum. This eerie song is caused by the interaction of wind with the ice's surface, creating vibrations that resonate across the frozen expanse. The result is a natural symphony, both beautiful and unsettling, that underscores the strange and mysterious nature of Earth's coldest continent. Would you like me to also blend this with the previous mysteries, fungi, Nazi base, whales, organism 46b, into one continuous flowing article-style narrative, or keep each section separately numbered like a top 10 list? The haunting song of Antarctica's singing ice is produced by the interaction between winds sweeping across snow dunes and the dune surface itself, which generates subtle vibrations that resonate as continuous seismic tones. In essence, the Ross Ice Shelf is always harmonizing, though its eerie melodies are inaudible to the human ear. To capture these sounds, scientists employed seismic sensors, which revealed the tunes to be profoundly sorrowful and melancholic, an unexpected finding that added an element of unease to their research. This discovery was made accidentally, as researchers initially set out to study other behaviors of the ice. Over time, however, they realized that the ice's haunting song changes with shifting environmental conditions. Because of this, the phenomenon has now become a valuable tool for monitoring the stability of the shelf, tracking signs of vulnerability, and detecting potential collapse. If the harmonies shift into a discordant tune, it could serve as an early warning signal of structural changes in the ice. The notion that glaciers might one day produce audible songs for human ears has even sparked deeper scientific and philosophical contemplation about Earth's frozen landscapes. But Antarctica's mysteries don't stop at sound. In yet another groundbreaking find, scientists discovered the world's largest ice fish colony beneath 500 meters of ice in the Weddell Sea. While studying the chemical connections between surface waters and the seafloor, researchers stumbled upon this extraordinary community, which spans an area of at least 240 square kilometers, larger than Washington, D.C. This vast breeding ground is home to an estimated 60 million active nests, all belonging to Jonah's icefish, a species found only in the Southern Ocean and Antarctic waters. These fish are unlike any others, having evolved clear blood containing special antifreeze proteins that enable survival in extreme cold. Autumn Purser, a deep-sea biologist from the Alfred Wegener Institute in Germany, recalled the jaw-dropping moment of discovery. Nest after nest appeared for hours during the survey, each one perfectly aligned beside the next, resembling a seabed of bird nests. Subsequent surveys revealed even more nests, leaving scientists astounded at both the scale and density of the colony. Though the reason for such a massive congregation remains unclear, researchers believe the slightly warmer waters and rich supply of plankton in the area may explain why the fish chose this location. The colony is also thought to play a vital role in the Antarctic food web, potentially supporting species like Weddell seals, which dive in these waters in search of prey. Despite its wonder, the discovery raises concerns. If most of Jonah's icefish depend on this single breeding ground, their survival could be at risk from environmental shifts or human activity. To protect and study this unique ecosystem, Purser and her team have installed seafloor cameras that will monitor the nests for years, helping to reveal whether they are reused season after season. This extraordinary find not only expands our understanding of marine life in Antarctica, but also underscores the importance of conserving its fragile ecosystems. And just when Antarctica seems to have revealed its strangest secrets, another legend surfaces, the enduring tale of the lost city of Atlantis. Would you like me to continue seamlessly into the Atlantis section with the same polished storytelling style, or keep each entry, like Singing Ice, Ice Fish Colony, Atlantis, clearly numbered as part of a top 10 style list. The legend of Atlantis has long remained beyond our grasp. However, compelling evidence has recently emerged suggesting the existence of this fabled city and its dramatic submergence into the ancient seabed. Modern scientific findings indicate that Atlantis may have been a human-built city constructed atop a submerged landmass, supported by the discovery of tunnels, chambers, and remnants of ancient civilizations. The earliest reference to Atlantis can be traced back to Plato's renowned works Timaeus and Critias, in which he describes it as a magnificent kingdom that flourished before the rise of other known civilizations on Earth. According to his account, Atlantis was situated on a peninsula at the southern tip of Africa, complete with a sprawling harbor where ships could dock, unload cargo, and prepare for voyages across the globe. The city's architectural splendor was unmatched, featuring grand structures adorned with precious metals such as gold, silver, and brass. Plato's detailed portrayal of Atlantis has since become a benchmark for stories of lost civilizations, inspiring countless